Shelley Morrow here from Shelley Morrow Copywriting Services, your specialist in real estate and business writing services. This is episode 4 of My Life as a Copywriter. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about knowing your audience. So in the case of real estate, what we're talking about here is knowing the buyer or the potential buyer for a home. And that's really, really important because that's what's going to guide your message and your listing and the information that you share. For instance, if you were selling a home that has a very, very small yard or no yard at all, you would want to market that right out front. You'd want to let it be known that this might be the perfect home for somebody who has concerns about yard maintenance. Or you'd want to maybe market that to an elderly couple. You certainly wouldn't want to be trying to attract the attention of a family of 4 or 5 children because they're going to want to have lots of room to play outside. Another example is for a home that requires a lot of tender loving care. It's a fixer-upper. So right out front, you're going to let it be known that this is a home that requires some upgrades and maybe some remodeling. So you're going to want to attract somebody who is open to that right off the bat. You want to let them know that this is going to require some extra cash. It's a deal for what they're getting, and you want to have somebody to come in there that is maybe already a contractor or has some knowledge in retations. You don't want to have somebody come in there with the impression that they're getting a ready to move in home. You want to be honest with them so that there's no buyer remorse after. So another reason why this is important is because by doing so, by directing your message to the right audience and letting them know in the message who you're actually directing it to, you want to let them know up front what the benefits are of living in that home, so that when somebody comes to visit the home, to have a look at the home, they know right away that what they're getting into. They already are pre-sold, and they're not going to get there and be disappointed because they're expecting something else. So in the end, you're not wasting their time, because they're not expecting a grand home, and when maybe it's a little bungalow, or vice versa. So it's really important to right out front to let people know what to expect. And then not only are you not wasting the buyer's time, you're not wasting your time on tire kickers. I'm sure it's really frustrating for you to get a potential buyer come in and they say, well, this is not what I wanted or what I had in mind. So the communication is really important there for you to let the buyer know what the home has to offer, and then they already know that and they're not disappointed. So it's really important, and that's about knowing the product so that you know what you can relay to that buyer, and then knowing who that product is best suited to, and relaying that in the message and the words that you convey in your description or any ads that you put out there. So that's my take on knowing your audience. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to connect with me. My email address is shelleymorrow@gmail.com, or you can visit my website. That's shelleymorrowwritingediting.com. There's lots of other writing tips there and blog posts that you can refer to. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do so below. And if you want to subscribe to this and get more tips on writing, and for not only for real estate but business writing in general and marketing, there'll be further future episodes. Thank you and have a great day.